What's up, YouTube? ProTech here, back with another StarCraft 2 video for you today. Today we are busting a map hacker. This is a solo queue game that I played during stream. And I am spawning up here. My teammate is spawning right here. The map hacker is Uga spawning here. And his teammate, Cool Guy, is spawning here. So, game starts. Our buddy Uga here knows that he's playing against random Zerg. And there is the first APM drop to 0. First thing I look for when I'm looking for map hackers is APM spikes. Does his APM spike to 0? And here's number 2. Not necessarily spike to 0, but just sudden drops in the APM is what's important. There's a cheat tool called Camera Lock, and what this does for a player is it'll freeze your camera in the replay in some location, but when you toggle it, where you're actually looking is around the map, into the fog, stuff like that. And one of the indicators of that is 0 APM drops. So game opens up pretty normal. There's another APM drop to 0. He's now identified that the player who picked Zerg is on the left side of the map, so he still does not know what my race is, which is Protoss. Pool finishes, Lings are queued up. Scouts the Zerg, still hasn't figured out what my race is. And he sends his first 4 Lings out, right? So he has 4 Lings headed to the right side of the map, right? Now, remember, this player is playing against Zerg random. He's scouted the player who has picked his race. So the question is why in the world is he going to the right side of the map to begin with? Any legit player in this situation is not going to do what he's doing with his Lings. What he's going to do is he's going to send his army across the map to scout the other race. Because you need to know. What race is he? Has he gone for a natural? You know, you're losing a lot of time, right? And if we take a look at the production tab, we can see that he's queuing up quite a few units. He isn't droning. He's just building units, right? So you could argue, you know, oh, he wants to do an all-in. But the problem with that is that his teammate is going for a ghost rush. So this does not synergize in any way, shape, or form, right? So anyway, so he sends these Lings across the map, right? If we go back and we take a look at his player camera, see these 4 Lings? He grabs them here, right? He then deselects them. So what this means is that he has used the mini-map to attack moves somewhere on the map. Okay? So in order to find out where these have gone, you have to select them, and then you have to look around the map. Well, he's going to the right side of the map, so we'll probably be able to find the indicator somewhere, right? Okay, so here's the indicator right here. So, you know, if you wanted to make the argument that this player was scouting for proxies, then what you would do is you would look around, you know, back here. You would see waypoints, right? You wouldn't see just this random A move that just happens to be on top of a gateway. Okay? So, without a shadow of a doubt, this player is cheating. And no, it isn't stream cheating, because there is no way that he would be able to get his indicator to pop up right on top of the gateway if he was stream cheating. Because if you remember, going back here, he selected, he A moved right on top of the gate using the minimap, and his camera didn't even go there, right? The chances of you using the minimap and getting directly on top of a gateway and a pylon is extremely low. Okay? So no, this is not stream cheating. This is 100% a third-party tool. And let's just take a look at his camera as he creeps over closer to the proxy. So he peeks into the fog. And then he's like, you know, I'm assuming the reason he does this is because he's probably like, oh shit, I fucked up. I need to do something to make the replay look legit. Right? But we could clearly see him peek into the fog over that proxy, right? At any rate, this game is completely over regardless, because 2hatchling counters a 4-gate play, right? But anyway, the reason I wanted to make this video is because I just want to show you guys that MapHack third-party programs are still in the latest version of the game as of creating this video. So I was a little curious, and I wanted to find out, well, who is this player? Who is Uga? I feel like I've seen this name before, but I'm not sure who that is, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to head on over here to a website called NonOppa, and we're going to figure out who this player is, okay? So now the way we do this is we go to NonOppa, NONAPA.com, all right? And the way we do this is we type the name of the player at the top right, we find the account, right? So here we have found the account. Same clan tag. Same record, etc., right? So we can see here that he has games. If we look at all this stuff down here, we can see that he has games dating all the way back to season 34, right? Now the cool part about this website is that when you go down here to look at these graphs, you can see how far back the player has played. Okay. So here we see the name Uga, right? So now we're going to go back to season 34, and we're going to find out what name he was using then. Okay, he was using the name Rufus. Okay. And he was in the Gaines clan. Oh, that's interesting. For those of you who don't know, Gaines is basically the most notorious map hacking guild, clan, whatever you want to call it, on the North American server. By miles. It's It's not even close. They're the most well-known map hackers on the server. Okay. So he went by the name of Gaines Rufus, and then we go up to season 35. Oh, interesting. Wow, we've seen our buddy Load Blaster on how many videos now? What's this, like the 5th video I've uploaded of Load Blaster using Map Hack? Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, so we'll go to 36. What name did he use? Oh, Load Blaster again. In the Gaines, this is the official Gaines tag, so we know that this is actually Load Blaster. Season 37, he used the name Potato. Season 38, he used the name Load Blaster again. Let's see, season 39, Potato again. Season 40, Load Blaster. Yeah, so. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Good to know Lodi is still map hacking on the ladder. Thank you for watching and have a great